Really happy to have you all here on this important topic. Today, joining me is San Diego County Supervisor Joel Anderson, Dr. Natalie Laub from Rady's Children's Hospital, San Diego Police Commander Daniel Grubbs, Chula Vista Police Assistant Chief Dan Peak, La Mesa Police Chief Ray Sweeney, and El Cajon Police Chief Mike Moulton. We're also grateful to have the California Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control, Dr. Beatriz Villarreal from Mano a Mano Foundation, the Center for Community Research, and SAY San Diego. Again, thank you for being here as we address a public safety issue concerning food, beverage, and dietary products laced with THC, the active ingredient in cannabis that causes the high sensation. Today's press event is to call to the public's attention safeguards that are in place to protect children and residents from the dangerous effects of unregulated THC. In September of this year, Governor Gavin Newsom issued emergency regulations to immediately stop the sale of hemp-derived food, beverages, and dietary products made with any detectable amount of THC or similar compounds that mimic the effect or high of THC. The emergency regulation also established a minimum age of 21 to legally purchase these products and limit the servings of THC products to 5 per package. Paralleling the governor's attention to this matter, at the state level, I have been hearing concerns directly from community members on this very topic over the course of this year. Given the significance of this health and safety concern, my subject matter experts from the Marijuana Enforcement Team and the Crime Laboratory completed a special study to investigate the issue that was impacting our region. In advance of the governor's emergency regulations, my Marijuana Enforcement Team conducted undercover buys in March, April, and September of this year to better understand the impacts involving the San Diego region. Deputies went to smoke shops, dispensaries, gas stations, as well as convenience, liquor, and wine stores. These buys were made in Alpine, Del Mar, Encinitas, Poway, San Marcos, Solana Beach, Rancho San Diego, and Vista. Undercover deputies purchased vape pens, liquid powder, paper, and edibles such as lollipops, candy bars, cookies, and gummies. Some of these products are on display on the table to my left. And one of the most pressing concerns is how these products are designed to look like ordinary candies or snacks, making them highly appealing to children. Kids might think it's just another treat, but it's far more dangerous. In total, the San Diego County Sheriff's Office Regional Crime Laboratory tested 110 products. Many manufacturers claim their products contain little or no THC. The Sheriff's Crime Lab found the THC in these edibles had many variations. Consumers purchase products under the assumption and with trust that what is listed on the ingredients is accurate and that the testing is accurate. This puts not only the consumer at risk, but also the general public. Our sheriff's forensic chemist assisting in this study found intoxicating synthetic chemicals made in a lab that mimic the effects or the high of THC. As with most synthetic chemicals, the vast majority are unregulated. The consumer, again, has no clue what different chemicals they may be ingesting or what the potency may be inside of these products. Some of the illegal drugs found in these products are classified as highly addictive and can cause hallucinations. Even if a person did not intend to use the product with THC, they could still face the consequences of driving under the influence or be at risk of not only their own safety, but the safety of others on the road. It's important to emphasize that this is not just about intentional misuse, but about a lack of protection for those who believe they are abiding by the law and not ingesting dangerous drugs. We also want to notify both businesses and the public about what we are seeing regarding psilocybin. We are finding numerous products laced with this drug or chemical derivative that mimics the same hallucinogenic effects. Psilocybin is a Schedule I controlled substance and cannot be sold under any circumstances. If you are a retailer and these products are on your shelves, you are taking a great risk of being criminally liable for selling narcotics. Collectively, law enforcement in our communities are taking action. We'll be sending out notification letters to businesses across San Diego County, alerting them to this issue and encouraging them to double check the products that they carry. We're working collaboratively with local retailers and family-owned businesses through the Neighborhood Market Association and our community outreach efforts. In furtherance of our education approach, we have produced the following public safety announcement. Please play the video.
What'd you get?
I mean, I just got the same thing as always. You want to try some?
How much do you usually take?
I'm usually good with 2.
Maybe later. So far, it's been kind of a slow start, but then I was able to get my access, but it took forever. And then now we're doing, hey, are you okay?
I think I need to pull over.
Mislabeled THC products can lead to unwanted intoxication and serious health risks. Many products being sold are not what they say they are. Stay informed, stay safe, and never operate vehicles or machinery under the influence. Your safety is in your hands.
Thank you. We understand the complexities of this issue, and our goal is to raise awareness, to educate businesses, and to ensure safe communities for everyone. Our last avenue will be to enforce illicit drug sales. We are working with all our partners on this issue. That includes county government, and a strong partner in these efforts has been Supervisor Joel Anderson. As a new supervisor, Joel Anderson led the charge in providing the sheriff's office with additional resources and deputies to close illicit marijuana shops in East County. And those shops had become magnets for robberies, violence, and extortion. He's now working with us on this effort. I'd like to now welcome District 2 Supervisor Joel Anderson to the podium.
Thank you, Sheriff. I'm very excited to be here. Unfortunately, my district's been the epicenter of fentanyl. It's been the epicenter of illicit drug shops. And I couldn't ask for a better partner than Sheriff Kelly Martinez, because when I first got elected, over 100 of them were selling drugs in my district. And they were so unabashed in their approach that they had people spinning signs, advertising. And one of them was right next door to an elementary school. And we don't know who they were selling to, but why would you be next to an elementary school if you weren't targeting children? And now we zip ahead, and Sheriff Martinez and her effort and her team have done an incredible job of trying to get education out there for our community. We know that young men especially are susceptible to having mental health issues with the heavy use of THC. And yet these products are not well marked. They have no idea that there's THC, hemp, or other marijuana products mislabeled in their products. And so this project is going to save a lot of young people's lives. And I'm so pleased to be part of all the hard work that the sheriff and law enforcement is doing throughout San Diego County. I'd like to introduce Dr. Natalie Laub with Rady's Children's Hospital. She's a pediatrician and a researcher, and she's very knowledgeable on this issue. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here covering this incredibly important topic. I have been researching cannabis ingestions in children, both accidental and intentional ingestions, since 2016. And I'm here to say our data shows that we are entering a public health crisis for our children. If you look at children under the age of 10, they continue to accidentally ingest intoxicating cannabis and THC at escalated rates. We are seeing over 100 children a year, the average age being 3 years old, come in after they accidentally ingested a product in their home that contained THC. Right? Why are young children doing this? One, the products look like candy and food that they see in their everyday lives, and two, products that are labeled as safe, right, that they're mislabeled, parents are leaving out because they don't think there's any intoxicating component to it, and the children are getting into it and becoming very, very sick. No amount of cannabis or THC is safe for a child. When you look at the teenage population, we have seen an incredible increase in the rate, an exponential increase in the rate of teenagers who are hospitalized after they've ingested cannabis. Before 2016, we were seeing 2 to 5 teenagers a year hospitalized after ingesting intoxicating THC edibles. Now we are over 500 teenagers a year needing to be hospitalized because they've consumed a cannabis product. The fastest growing group of teenagers using cannabis is females between the ages of 11 and 13. We are seeing 11-year-old girls become critically ill because they are trying cannabis. Now, many teenagers are trying cannabis because it's out there. Again, it looks like food that is enticing to them, that they want to eat. But they're also trying products like hemp, mislabeled hemp that they don't know has intoxicating THC in it. So why is intoxicating hemp so dangerous, right? When you mislabel a product and a teenager or a child tries it, not only does it make them very sick, but it's damaging to their brain. Cannabis and intoxicating THC is both highly addictive and damaging to children's brains. If a child, like a teenager, accidentally tries a product mislabeled, such as hemp, and they are unintentionally exposed to THC, that sets them up for an increased risk of further exploration and use of the product. So what parents and caregivers need to know that if they're buying these products, they are likely not safe. Any cannabis product, any product that contains THC, and now we know any product that is labeled as hemp or CBD or something else has a high likelihood of being mislabeled and having these intoxicating substances in them. And this is a public health crisis. This is something we're all trying to address at many different levels. But what parents can do and what caregivers can do is they can keep these products far away, outside of the reach of their children, and locked up. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Dr. Laub and Supervisor Anderson. We're committed to ending the mislabeling of hemp products containing THC, ensuring consumers receive the transparency and the trust that they truly deserve. It's time to stand up for integrity in the marketplace and protect the rights of those seeking safe, reliable products. Misleading labels can lead to unintentional consumption of THC, which may have legal implications and affect personal health and wellness. Here locally in San Diego County, law enforcement and our community partners are working hard to ensure our local retailers understand the public safety and health concern that's impacting our region, and that is why we will be working to extend an education-first approach. Moving forward, we are striving for a multi-pronged approach to safeguard the community. Public awareness and education through law enforcement in the region, in collaboration with our community and government partners, is actively engaging in public awareness. Parental vigilance. Parents are urged to be vigilant and to talk to their children about the dangers of THC-laced products. They must secure any cannabis products to prevent accidental ingestion by children. And the retailer accountability piece. Businesses are urged to acquire independent testing for all THC products that they sell to ensure accurate labeling and compliance with regulations. You are reminded that you are legally responsible for the products that you sell. Use law enforcement as a resource. Should community members have products that may potentially be mislabeled with THC products or that are questionable, you're encouraged to drop them off at any sheriff's station or substation. The public's welcome to visit our website to learn more or to report any concerns of retailers that are not abiding by the new emergency regulations. Our law enforcement partners in the region are also available for guidance in their respective jurisdictions. We're taking a collective step forward to bring attention to this matter locally in San Diego County. As we continue to work on this pressing issue with our government, community, and justice partners, we will look to support enforcement efforts in tandem with state regulations, including the Department of Public Health, the Department of Cannabis Control, the California Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control, and the California Department of Tax and Fee Administration. That concludes the press event. If you have any questions, please let us know, and everyone here is available for non-camera if you'd like that.